How you doing, guys? We're back. Going to be doing a couple of whiskey reviews. Saw some new whiskeys in the NSLC today. I was originally going to go up there and buy some of those, the different variety of hard root beers that have shown up as of late, but thankfully I saw a few new whiskeys, so I went for that instead. These are being paid for by my very last YouTube check. Probably going to be the last I ever have. The way the ad thing is going on YouTube. It took me a year and a half to make that $100 that I got. So there you go. Sorry about the noise, by the way. Apparently, before 5 minutes ago, it was kind of dead silent for a while. But then all of a sudden the construction across the street decided to start up again. And the airplanes decided to fucking come out. Last time I heard an airplane, I can't fucking remember around here. Live by a fucking Canadian Air Force base, but all of a sudden they're out flying fucking patrols around, and these fucking assholes across the street are doing their construction work. So I'm gonna try to speak loud enough for the camera to pick me up, but if there's a little bit of audio quality fuck-ups, I'm sorry, but you have to live with it. But yeah, two whiskeys. I saw a couple different whiskeys, but these are the two that interested me the most, so I picked them up. First one we're going to be doing is the Liquormen's Old Dirty Canadian Whiskey. Like fuck, he's not even just flying fucking patrols, he's flying fucking low too. Fucking asshole. Okay. So Liquormen's Old Dirty Canadian Whiskey. This is the Trailer Park Boys branded whiskey. Of course, if you're unless you've been living on a rock, you know what the Trailer Park Boys are. Popular Canadian TV show shot here in Nova Scotia. They're big on Netflix now. They've been fairly big in the United States for a few years now, and they've been big overseas. So they've been doing very well for themselves. Of course, they also have their SwearNet podcasting network thing that you can buy into. So yeah, they're doing pretty good, pretty popular, and so they came up with a branded whiskey. And it's got a pretty cool label, I will say. It's at 40%, so 80 proof, 750 milliliters. This cost $32.49, so that's a pretty good price. That's pretty much on par with everything else Canadian at that price. What, did you throw your ball? Excuse me, folks. Okay. Puppy wanted to play. And you're coming back. It's always something. It's a good thing I love you, dog. One of those fucking construction workers came across the street looking to play ball. Be a whole different fucking story. Alright. She's just gonna have to wait. So this is kind of like a basic Canadian whiskey. It's sort of like, I guess they're kind of going for your Crown Royal Canadian Club standard market thing. It's only the base 3 years that it's aged, so nothing special on it. First available in the Newfoundland Labrador. Came to Nova Scotia this year, and in about 10 days it is going to be in Ontario, so it's slowly moving its way around. So, yeah. Got a port here. Where'd your ball go? There it is. Pardon me again, folks. And of course now a fucking motorcycle dick has to go by. Okay, so here we go. So she's a pretty pale straw, kind of amberish color. Might be caramel coloring in there, but if there is, it's pretty minimal. I would suspect there is, though, if it's only 3 years. I don't know if you'd get that much color, but who knows. Depends on what they use. I think it's, I'm sure it's just charred white oak. I couldn't really find a lot of info on this. The distillery I assume is Dartmouth Spirits Inc. I couldn't find a website for them. I did look up their corporate information, and they're basically owned by two of the Trailer Park Boys and some other people, two of the actors, John Paul Tremblay and Michael Smith. It might just be like a shell distributing company or something like that. This stuff could be distilled anywhere, as far as I know. Might be distilled somewhere in Ontario or in the Prairie provinces, and then just shipped around. So it's got some pretty decent syrupy legs there. We'll go right to the aroma. It's got a slight honey, slight grass, butterscotch, maybe a little tad bit of wood, but not a lot. Little underlying kind of ethanol kind of smell. Maybe some apple, some green apple skin there, something along those lines. You got your ball there again? Certainly a very light, smelling Canadian whiskey. It's not big on like butterscotch notes and stuff like you would get from a standard kind of Canadian whiskey. It almost kind of smells like they're, I haven't tasted it yet, of course, but it smells like they're kind of marketing this towards being kind of neutral in a way, so it's better for mixing with drinks or just taking straight without any problems for, you know, people who usually don't drink hard liquor. We'll go to the taste and find out, though. And of course, he's turning right down this fucking street. You fucking prick. Oh, I'll be so happy when they're done the fucking construction over there, I'm telling you, man. It's fucking bullshit. So we'll go right to the taste here. Honey, grass, apple, caramel along the sides, kind of a butterscotch caramel kind of thing. Very, it's definitely lighter and fruity, more apple, more going towards apple than Crown Royal or Canadian Club are. And I'd say it has a bit more complexity than those two whiskeys do. Just their base whiskeys, of course. Crown Royal and Canadian Club have been putting out some pretty interesting and, in some cases, amazing stuff in the last few years with their specialty stuff. But if you're just looking at their base stuff, this is slightly better. It's definitely more drinkable. Although it is more complex, it's, again, like I suspected, it is kind of neutral at the same time, which is, I know that's a weird kind of, description, but I am just getting nice, subtle complexity, but at the same time, there's no big flavors bunching out at me. And now a fucking helicopter is going. Fucking helicopter, trucks, airplanes, helicopter, motorcycle. Why not a fucking marching band right down the fucking road? Fucking bullshit. God damn it, man. Fucking cocksuckers. Pardon my French. But yeah, it's very... The flavor profile isn't really anything I'm that into. But, because like I said, it sort of goes towards the apple kind of thing. But, you know, I got no complaints. It's budgeted well. It's got a little bit more complexity and slightly different flavor profile than Canadian Club, Crown Royal. It is not, from what I can tell, rye-based at all. I'm not getting any sort of rye spice or anything like that. So, very much just pure non-rye grain going on in the sucker. Yeah, it's fine. For the price, what did I say it was? $32.94? $32.49. For that price, it's perfectly acceptable budget Canadian whiskey. I think you'll find it infinitely more drinkable and easy to get through compared to Canadian Club and Crown Royal. Base Canadian Club, base Crown Royal. And this would be a perfect mixing whiskey. A little bit of flavor there, but it will not overpower. And their website has a bunch of drinks. Some of them are just joke drinks, but yeah, this is a mixing one. As far as, you know, is it a great whiskey or anything like that? No, it's not. It's not great. It's just there. And there's nothing wrong with that, because I can see what this is marketed for. They're not trying to pretend that this is Canadian Club 100% rye or Crown Royal Harvest or whatever, you know. They're not trying to get on Jim Murray's whiskey Bible. So yeah, I will give it a solid B, bordering on a B-. It's there. It's there. It's inoffensive and it's fine for what it is. I will have no problems drinking this. I probably honestly will use this in a mix. I generally don't mix whiskeys, but I have this big honking bottle of it sitting here that I could probably use in some mixed drinks, so I might do that. Alright guys, I'm sorry this one went on a little long and had all kinds of noise and me swearing and shit, but fucking this whole day has been designed to fuck with me doing reviews again, apparently. So I'm gonna fucking swear at it. There you go. Okay guys, fuck you, we'll see you later.